For more on the markets and the retail trading activity, let's bring in J.J. Kinahan, CEO of IG North America. We're trying to see beneath the averages because we haven't done much. I was trying to figure out. S&P's kind of flat. I think the NASDAQ might be down a little in September. There's been some cross currents. We thought maybe it was going to be a bad month leading to some kind of low in October, but then it's come back. But underneath the surface, what's really happening, Joe?
Well, I think, you hit on it, Joe. We may see that the fact is that the U.S. stock market's still the best game in town. And so I think when you look overall, where are people going to put their money? I think the uncertainty around the Fed right now has people looking for what to do because, many retail investors, I think, are a little bit hesitant in the bond market, as you can imagine right now, as we go into the September meeting and going forward. So they're looking for, quality stocks. And you guys Becky just got done talking about Nvidia. And so, that's a stock that, to me, has become the new barometer, if you will, of retail investor confidence. For so many years it was Apple, but over the last 6 to 9 months, it's truly been Nvidia. And that's one of the stocks we're seeing people purchase the most, particularly over the last 2 weeks. So that to me is a little bit amazing after it got slapped, let's face it, and continues to come back. Again, their business model selling things to everybody. The only thing that really in the future, I think, endangers that model a bit is the fact that for the first time, those companies that are buying the chips are being questioned as to what's the ROI on all the, hundreds of millions or billions that are being spent on AI over the last couple of years. I don't think anybody's come out with anything so far where everyone's like, oh my God, that's amazing. Now I see why they spent all that money.
Well, looking at that chart, in the last 2 months, it's nothing to write home about it. It obviously had an unbelievable run, but that kind of typifies what we're seeing in the overall market. I think it's odd that you say, people are obviously a little tentative, not knowing what the Fed's going to do. It's a choice between 25 basis points and 50 basis points. So,
right.
I mean, that's like either really good for the markets or even better for the markets. Now, it has been the most long-awaited move that I can recall. And we started talking about, when did we start talking about the pivot? I think we started talking about a pivot away from further hikes more than a year ago. And then once they did the pivot to neutral, we've been waiting for that. And now we've been waiting for this for so long. But the market's not acting like we're entering this beautiful, wonderful easing cycle right now. It doesn't know which way to go.
Well, that's exactly it. And I think, everyone's kind of back and forth. To your point, it feels like this meeting has been on the docket where obviously the market's already built in a rate cut. And as you said, the probabilities of a 50 basis point cut are now up to 45%, up a little bit this morning from where we've seen. But, as we both know, have seen so many times, the market's like, a spoiled child. No matter what they get, they want way, way more. And so with that, the 50 seems to be in the bag, but will that be enough in the short term for the market? Because they're going to want more. So many people talking about, more cuts, more cuts. I think that would be unlike Chairman Powell. He's always been pretty methodical in how he's done things since he's been there. And to do more than 25 basis points to me is just completely out of the question. And let's face it, the market is not in a crisis right now. We may be in a bit of a slowdown, and I think that's what people do miss a little bit. And even these CPI numbers and PPI numbers that came out this week, it's funny when people talk about inflation. The rate of inflation is slowing, which is great, but we still have inflation. And I think sometimes that's lost on people overall, is that you're still skewing in the fact that prices are going higher. The good news is that prices are high as